Hey, RetconRaider here, with special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Mathew Smith, Revenant, Alois, a Nerd in Warpaint, Dragon Matrix 7, Eerie V23, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, Kazorm, Nathan Welch Jr., RobbyB, Tomasz Piątkowski, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. As today we continue scouting out this sinister cyborg factory. It seems like the entire Blackwater clan has lost their collective minds. They're just going through the motions. And now we've got salamanders in the mix too, so who knows where things are going from here. That said, while we have struggled just slightly against some of these guys with 40 plus AC, we're doing okay so far, which is a pleasant surprise. I mean, we're a bit overly reliant on luck perhaps, but I guess that's fine. I mean, it's always worked for us before, so I guess we'll just keep pushing it. Worst case scenario, if things do end up going south on us, we have an exit secured, so we can always bow out if need be. But we're not quite there yet, so let's push on. Okay, so Salamander Overseer plus a gaggle of augmented salamanders. Currently marked as neutral, but we're definitely not trusting that. I mean, we've got a pretty good choke point set up here. We'll pile onto the Overseer and then work from there. Oof, that was not a great opener. But we've got surprise, so let's keep it going. How's our bless doing? Running a little light on spells.
Retreat is not an option.
Okay, okay. Oh, hey. Wow, and you know, for some reason I was thinking they couldn't just walk under that. Well, now I feel silly. All right. Let's get ourselves some breathing room here. Hey, that is slightly more like it.
Cover me, all right?
Nice, nice. Okay. guys aren't particularly accurate. I mean, they're tough, but they're not landing any hits.
Kneel before me.
I mean, yeah, I guess we're fine. We're just chipping these guys to death while they flail helplessly. Let's wrap this up. That one's down but not dead.
I will resist.
Out of my sight!
And there we go. Gotta say, I was expecting more from these guys. But, oh wow. Okay, well, you know, no, I'm not complaining. That is some pretty solid sales fodder. Let's see what else we've got in here. Bloodstained armor belonging to crusaders and demons lies in a pile, waiting to be melted down. Okay, well that's not great. That implies we've got demons in here too. Cyber demons. Where's the Doomslayer when you need him? Numerian bomb. A hefty contraption that can be easily identified as Numerian by its appearance. The case features a large red button and a series of warning symbols such as crosses, skulls, and fire. These signifiers indicate a universally obvious meaning to all observers, regardless of their language. That this item is a powerful bomb. Delightful. Well, we'll take that. I'm sure we can find a good use for it. The thick walls of the blast furnace retain the heat from the fire that recently raged within. And more discarded gear.
Careful now.
Okay, being careful. Oh, we can't actually reach the third pile. No big deal, I suppose, given what we found in the first two piles. That's like maybe 20 gold worth of salvage. Alright, that's the entire outer perimeter. Let's go breach the gate, see what awaits us further in. You know what? I bet that's what the bomb was for. To breach the gate if you couldn't find the password. Or maybe the exit. That was sealed too. But we'll see if anything else pops up. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is the door we couldn't interact with. Right next to the checkpoint we fought our way through earlier. Yeah, that's where the augmented squad leader was. Feels like a scene out of Star Wars. Oh, hey there. Great, yeah, so apparently they did indeed assimilate demons. That's what I wanted. Right, so they are definitely ramping things up here. Not sure we can actually handle this, but only one way to find out. Whoops. And we're in it. Okay, Incubi first. He was the softer target. Oh.
You are nothing before me.
Hi. Well, this is not great. But we did knock off half that Incubi's health, so maybe we've got this? Oh my. Well. Incubi, I guess. But no getting cocky just yet, and that was the softest target. Distractions on deck. Nice. I love that people just keep trying to run by our trippers.
Prepare yourself.
Well, that's not great. Vex, tearing it up. Okay, Ember's got that one. Oh, not quite.
Desna, guide my hand.
There we go. Thank you, Aru. They're nickel and diming us with those touch attacks. Hey, good idea. Darren? Did we kill someone with that? No, I don't think we did. Oh, 50 AC. Yeah, no wonder we're missing every attack. That is natural 20 territory. So those succubi are actually our biggest threat. Incubi's out. Nice. That's fine. Take all the blood you want. I'll just make more.
This one's mine!
Oh, Reginald, you are killing me, buddy.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Oh, and a twofer. Okay. Almost done.
Press the attack.
And there we go.
Retreat is not an option.
A bit of a slog, but not too bad. It basically turned into a war of attrition. And we had better healing support. That one's just straight up locked. Nice. More doors, more glowing things, more zombie janitors. Oh, that's new. And we're fighting. Two Calavici and a succubus. Make that two succubi. This is like a full-blown server room. That's promising.
I will see to your demise.
Incubus incoming. Kaz just got soul sucked. We'll have to swap off. Nice. And there's the succubi.
Make your peace.
Kneel before me.
Distract them for me.
The Incubus is in. Might try for a Dispel in a moment. Boy.
This one.
Time to share your treasures.
Precision and grace.
I will resist.
Press the attack!
Oh, right. Incubi's a softer target. Oh, crap. That's fine. We can fix that. See? Good as new. Maybe a little dog-eared. Yeah, I really should have dropped him sooner. Noted for the future. Alright, let's go for a Dispel. See if we can whittle down that 50 AC. Nope. But not beyond the realm of possibility. We just rolled badly. Okay, okay, we'll take it. Nope. Why is it base 29 now? That first time around we had one that was really low. Is there some way to improve Dispel chance, or is it just caster level? Because that plus 12 is not working for us. One down. Aru.
Retreat is not an option. I'll make short work of this.
And I think we're good. Yeah, that'll do it. Huzzah! Man, those succubi are rough, but we can outlast them, so it's not too bad. We do need to rest soon, though. Ember sucking fumes on spell slots. Oh, what? Really? Interesting. Okay, so beneficial AoEs will provoke these guys. Noted. It's actually worth a bit of XP.
I did it! It happens sometimes.
Calling upon your extensive knowledge, you hypothesize that these humming boxes are the brains of the hive of machines around you, the place where their memory and knowledge are stored. Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. Wow, who knew that Ember was an expert in space tech? You realize the knowledge of the camp around you is stored and processed in the depths of this machine. It contains information on the workings of the camp's machinery, as well as previous attempts to storm the compound. And nothing else we can do in here, so moving on. Let's set up camp, re-up our spell slots and buffs. We are starting to run into some tougher fights at this point.
When you were little, you had the funniest little stubby horns. Did it hurt when they started growing?
Damn things itched like crazy.
Hey, Waljeff. Slowly starting to accept that Ember is a childhood acquaintance, if not a friend. Okay, let's hit the pause button real quick while I re-up our buffs. We've actually still got a bunch of them running, but I'll re-up the ones that aren't. We'll be right back. And we're good to go. Onward, my friends. Once more under the breach. There's another glowing force wall. You need to protect yourself from the harmful psionic field enveloping this door before you open it. Right, we'll just go do that then. Hey, haha. An actual easy fight. We'll take it.
Kneel before me.
Lovely. And we're done. Well, that's a relief. I was really worried that every fight today was going to turn into a giant slog. That's a scanner door. Yep, gotta find a key. Ooh. What do we have here? That's one of the crystalline energy generators. Oh, okay. So that's how we get past those fields. Interesting, considering that they told us we needed protection, not to just shut it off. Side note, I can't help but wonder how many of these assets they're going to end up reusing in Rogue Trader. This really does feel like a completely different game. Need more fuel. Gotcha. Oh my. Chief Khara. Head of the Blackwater clan, no doubt.
This one's mine.
Down he goes. Helpful just got soul sucked. That's the Calabacus. Well, one of them. I think Vex and Kaz can hold this side. And down he goes again. Let's burn down Chief Khara. Not bad. Hi there. I'm gonna need you to put on some pants if you really want to fight us. You too.
Cover me, all right?
Press the attack.
Right, that drops the walls. That makes sense. They already hinted at that earlier. Not quite what I was going for, but I guess that works. Didn't we have incubi around here somewhere? Wait. Okay. Incubi on the field. Helpful's gonna need some help. That's one. Helpful's back at full. That's the chief. And there's our other incubus. So those guys must have been sneaking, not invisible. We've got Communal See Invisible running. Oh, hey. And then there was one.
Out of my sight.
Well, you gotta hurt my doggo.
Retreat is not an option.
Death by crit storm.
I will see to your demise.
We can still do this. After a coughing fit, the warrior wipes the blood from her lips. Her hand moves slightly, without the artificial stiffness you've observed in the behavior of the other enemies here. But her head has been mutilated in the same way as everyone else's. The top of her skull has been removed. and the thin barbs of the crown she's wearing go right into her exposed brain. Hey, we've got a talker here. So, you got a name, or? I am Khara, chieftain of the Blackwater clan. She regards you with proud defiance. There's no trace of the cold indifference in her eyes that you've seen in the other guards. And you, outsider, have assaulted my home and threatened our great mission. Huh. You know, you're the first person in here I've seen who can actually think for themselves. Why is that? If you don't resist the circlet, it won't smother your mind. It's tough. Tough to feel someone else's will entering your consciousness. Tough to give up the freedom to control your body. Like a cold hand sinking into your head, sifting through your thoughts with its slimy fingers. For a moment, her defiant expression fades, and you catch a glimpse of her disgust and fear. But I readily accepted this fate. I'll gladly endure any torment, as long as it brings us closer to victory. Uh-huh. And what exactly are you trying to accomplish with all this? Khara's voice rings with zealous fervor. To defeat the demons! We're gathering an army that can march on eyes and exterminate the abyssal spawn. Poor souls like you who wander into our camp become invincible soldiers. Only they are capable of prevailing in this war. No mere mortals, not even the gods themselves, can stop the world wound. And that means we are mortal kind's last chance. We possess great magical weapons. Our bodies no longer know pain, and our hearts know no fear. Our minds are bound by the Master's will and discipline. Cast your blade down at his feet, let him touch you, and you'll join with us as a true savior of Golarion. Sure, yeah, that does sound like something I might do. Is that why you attacked me? To turn me into one of these things? Hundredface identified you as a threat to the mission. We are executing his command. Your life is unimportant, as are ours. All that matters is the success of the mission. Hundredface? Tell me about him. What's his deal? There is grief in Khara's eyes, but unanswering devotion in her words. The last hope of Sargeras, a great thinker and strategist. When the demons came and our clan was in its death throes, nobody answered our call. The other clans chose to save themselves. Our neighbors turned their backs on us. And the gods, even our gods, did not answer because they were afraid. They hid like cowards. And then, Hundredface came, a stranger from Numeria who did not know us and owed us nothing. But unlike the others, he was willing to help. He was looking for allies. Desperate people who would agree to anything. People like us. The Blackwater clan rejected the taboos of our ancestors, cursed the traitor gods, and accepted the mage's help. And now, with his aid, we will defeat any foe and save Sargeras. Oh yeah? And how's that working out for you? What have you guys been up to for the past 100 years? We've been building an army. Ordinary mortals can't hope to fend the demons off. Our bodies are fragile, and our hearts are fickle, ready to betray us at a crucial moment. Nothing of this world could give us the power we needed. But Numerian machines... Her voice drops to a whisper. Are not of this world, and they are capable of so much more than our pathetic blades and meager magic. My tribesmen became the first volunteers in the ranks of Hundredface's army, but not the last. Soon we will purge all Sargeras of the taint, free our brethren from the demon's yoke, and prove that our sacrifice has not been in vain. I hate to be the one to have to break this to you, but you're a bit late on that count. Sargeras has been gone for like a century now. Pretty sure y'all just ended up trusting the wrong wizard and got turned into his personal army. Sargeras has fallen? But how? That's impossible. Hundredface would have told us. There must be survivors. There must be some resistance. It couldn't have happened. Everything we've done. No, it can't have been for nothing. I refuse to believe you. Her heart-rending scream is filled with hatred and grief. Sargeras lives, and so do we! The preparations are almost complete, and soon we will drive the accursed demons back into the abyss. Our poor brethren, suffering under the oppression of the world wound, are waiting for us to come to their rescue. And we will come. We will. Sure. But, I mean, that's going to be kind of tricky, considering that Hundredface turned most of your clan into mindless mechanical monsters. We gave ourselves up willingly. We had to. And I was the first to let myself be crowned with a circlet. Yes, it was excruciating and horrifying. When the blades dig into the bone. When the probes sink into the brain. That is when one begins to know true terror. Some surrendered to their fear at the last moment. They tried to resist. They begged for mercy. Her gaze turns gloomy. But we would not allow them to bring shame upon us all. I personally placed circlets upon the heads of the doubtful. A heavy, bloody burden that could only be carried by the clan's chieftain. Given the circumstances, that was a highly commendable decision. Admittedly, it did not provide any practical benefits to Sargeras, but you are not at fault for that. You performed your duty in full. Thanks, Reginald. That's very sweet of you. So what I'm hearing here is that you willingly let this guy turn you all into a bunch of meat puppets. Am I getting that right? Khara bares her teeth in fury. You would judge us? Have you ever seen demons butcher entire villages? Mothers being lashed with whips and forced to run the length of a palisade, their bleeding children impaled atop it? Have you seen demons cut off a warrior's manhood just to mock him, or slice the breasts of a brave woman? Have you ever watched a giant monster slowly devour a human being, leisurely chewing on them while they're still alive? I'm going to say no to most of that. That is rough. Well, I have, and I must put an end to this. The end justifies any means. Scowling in defiance, she is not even yelling at you, but past you, her eyes distant. We can do this. We won't give up. Whatever the cost, we'll pay it. I mean, look, I get it, I do. I'm all about disproportionate revenge for perceived slights, but letting someone scoop my brain out, turn me into a robot slave? That's a bit much. Slave? We made ourselves more than slaves. We became Golarion's weapon. But you wouldn't understand anything about true sacrifice. Yeah, you've made that perfectly clear. Khara sneers. How could anything be clear to you? You have only heard our story, not lived it. You don't know our anguish, the pain of our sacrifices. Who do you see before you? A monster? A traitor? So naive. But Hundredface will soon reveal the truth to you, and then you'll understand me. I'll tell you what, Khara, why don't you just sit tight here for a while, and I'll go have a chat with this Master Hundredface of yours. Then we'll revisit this conversation. She gives you a crooked smirk. Then her eyes begin to glow. The light grows brighter, blinding. Because you are weak. I will not spare you. My warriors will gather your remains and bring them to Hundred Face, so he can make you join us. She jumps to her feet in one impossible, unnatural motion, as if grabbed by an invisible hand. Her eyes are now ablaze with light. Oh yeah. That would have been slightly inconvenient had we not been shouting this entire conversation across the room. But hey, she tried. I guess I respect that. And good as new. Let's see what we've got here. But we do need to wrap this up momentarily. This machine is like an insatiable but undiscriminating bibliophile. One that greedily absorbs whatever knowledge it can and stores it in its memory.
I think I did it.
Brought to life by electricity, this machine clearly has the capacity to think. Its acute senses are gathering information from every corner of the camp. Numerian key. A carved key inlaid with glimmering crystals. Judging by its unusual design, it pairs with some sort of Numerian mechanism. And blasting bracers. Though it says it says right there in the description we can't equip them, so why would it let us take them? Maybe for a research project? Or for the storyteller? And I guess that's it. Wow, okay. Gotta say, I was really expecting more from a mid-boss fight. Though we did get a key, which I assume opens those scanner doors. So we'll have to give those a gander next time. That said, we are well past time at this point, so I feel like this is as good a stopping point as any. We'll hit the pause button for now. I'll take stock of our guys, make sure we're in good shape to continue on. And I will scout out those doors, pinpoint where they all are, so we can hit them in relatively rapid succession. And we will pick up here next time, as we come face to 100 faces with the mysterious master of this nightmare factory. I imagine we've got a lot more meat puppets in our future. See you then. Oh, and remember, although I do love playing Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official websites. And if you'd like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things, or maybe even check out the Patreon, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.
Did it hurt when they started growing?